Alright, welcome back to the XCOM files. We're still on version 2.6. Let's just jump right back in to where we were. It's been a little bit. Let me see where we were. So agents, I think the last thing we did was get Kevlar vest for everyone. My bad. Yep, Kevlar vest for everyone. I just want to check real quick. It's equipped to craft. Did we get any new weapons? No, we are still researching, I think. Non-standard. Very good. I'm not going to purchase a new car yet. We'll buy it when we need it. There are no missions usually. Had a mission once there, and it was the abnormal life form. Honestly, pretty dangerous. Going in with literally nothing. Save just in case of a crash. Never really had crashes. Probably like here or something. Or in here, actually. Shit, over there. Ah, it's a shotgun. I'm not rushing a guy with a shotgun. See if we can't. Nope. Get it from here. Kneel. Shot him. Pretty sure these are two absolute rookies. Thankfully, they have the Garbo Shoddy as well. It's actually in the way, so we'll spin them around to this side of the car. As of expected of two complete rookies, their aim is atrocious, and the reaction's getting easy. Alright, loot, just a pump shotgun. Moving on. I think the only guys I think I want to say have an Exalt. I definitely don't have a Black Lotus, and I don't think I have the Red Dawn yet, but we can actually check. Research. Red Dawn Ganger. Supporter of Dagon. No, we actually have Red Dawn. Okay, so we need the Exalt and the Black Lotus from these missions. Strange Life Form. Yeah, sure. Send car to. Don't know if we'll be staying at this mission, to be honest. It's not worth going in at night, because this is definitely a jungle mission. Not sending rookies into the jungle at night. It's just suicide. Yeah, clock. Okay. Yeah, we're out. Quite frankly, these bullfrogs. If I don't kill this guy on this turn, he turns and zaps me. This one's fine. That one's honestly not fine either. This is definitely an abort. The reason these things are bullet sponges. This is gonna take at least 6 to 8 Glock shots to take down, and they have an attack which will one-shot these guys, but not in the terms of them dying, but will stun them and drop them unconscious. But once they're both unconscious, the mission just ends and we lose. I'll take a pot shot. And unconscious, yeah. So that's what happens. And then if I obviously shot here, then he's toast as well. Boom, mission over. So we're out. He's injured, so he's gonna get some stats. So that's funny. But he is battle scarred. Does injure him. There's our non-standard weapons. Magnum shotgun, large Glock 18 clip, Uzi acquisition, agricultural flamer. Pretty much, we are going to want every weapon on this list. Even the flamer in some cases. I normally don't use flamer, but it definitely can be useful. We're also going to get the large Glock 18 clip. This is also part of the reason why I lean so heavy into the Glocks as my primary pistol in the early game. They get this upgrade. It's very good. Here's our flamer. Cool. And as these guys come off of these, which are only 2 dots, we'll be putting them on the Glock 18 clip because it's considerably harder. We can save the game, cycle the globe, and of course, throw this guy out and assign a new rookie. Now, even though they're agents, and that guy was even a senior agent, if you go down to the bottom of our list, I mean, yeah, 65 iron accuracy, I guess he is senior agent material. It's mainly these rookies. As you can see now, compared to the beginning of the game, we went from a squad of one guy who had like 62 fire and accuracy, and some people who even had like mid-40s fire and accuracy, to now, really the lowest we have on the team was our previous median fire and accuracy number, this 51, and he's a complete fresh rookie, just straight off the assembly line, basically, into the gym. But we can see here, the vast majority of our guys are actually high 50s, and actually our median is ever approaching 60s now, which is really good. Where we want it is we want our average soldier to have at least 70 firing accuracy. That makes it to where if they have a gun that isn't complete shit, and they are in a place, and if I do my job correctly and position them well, and they have guns that aren't complete shit, there's a good chance the rats can hit. So this is our shotgun replacement. This is why I don't normally bother with the pump shotguns, because pump shotgun 15 by 5, 110, 160 for 3260, very bad. This 135 or 155, bit less on the accuracy, bit more time units. But the snap, this is the important part, considerably better. This will be used for double snap. It also grants us stun baton ammo and kinetic ammo, or slug, buckshot, and baton. This is very good. This will solve our issue of not being able to capture people, because stun ammo is very, very good. We'll let the rest of these resources pop. So this is the Uzi that I mistook for the Scorpion. The reason we want this, 20 kinetic damage is really bad, but an auto of 6 and a snap by 3. A Neil snap and a Neil auto, super, super good on the Uzi. This is the Magnum. Generally, I don't like the Magnum, but with snipers, bit of a yawn there, excuse me. The Magnum is generally really good. It's a speed loader. As you can see by here, it's a speed loader clip. So you go all 6 in to your chamber there in one go. But it mainly unlocks this, the Mitaba and the Gludge. So we're gonna do these. We're actually gonna take 2 off of this and stick them 1 on each. We're not gonna buy the Magnum as our secondary for our snipers. We will, however, buy 6 real shotguns, because we will be using these shotguns for a while. We're gonna buy up some baton shells, some AP shells. We'll just go 25 on each. Ammo's pretty cheap, but you don't want to wait over buy ammo. The cost, well, the real cost of buying a bunch of ammo isn't actually in buying the ammo. It's in storing the ammo. As you can see by this number, it's kind of confusing, but basically how you read this is how much space we're currently using, 26.79. This is how much our total purchases are going to add onto that. So if you do the math there, what is that? 0.5 to 7, round to 3. So 27 plus 10, so 27.39 is our new total with this current purchase. And we have a storage capacity of 150. So we have a ton of storage left, but everything is accounted for. Every coat, every pistol, every first aid kit. Speaking of first aid kits, we're going to buy up some more medical bags. We really never want to run out of these. That would be terrible. Another fire extinguisher for the eventual 3rd craft we will have. Painkillers and stun stims. Never really used them. Generally, you get these so early, but generally you don't even remotely would even consider using these till late game, because you're never really on missions long enough to warrant it or need it. Like 5 morale. Like, I've definitely had missions to where 5 morale is handy, but they're so later, it's just, I don't know, it's insane. Second cycle. Here's our large Glock 18 clip, so we'll just dump into the bunny briefcase. We want to get that done real quick. Here's the Mataba. We don't have ammo yet, that's because the Kludge is not done. This is our sniper sidearm, which you will see why very shortly. We will wait till both cars are back to do the re-equipped. Perfect. Daytime. Yeah, it looks good enough. We're just gonna run it. We're just gonna go on Overwatch. Don't think there's the one building here. There he is. Okay, we do actually want to capture this guy. If he's not holding, yeah, those. Okay, never mind. We're not gonna risk our agents' lives. We're just gonna sit at range and try to blow him away. Headshot, and he's gone. The reason for that, we have the things in these throwing knives. Incredibly lethal. As I said before in a previous video, they cut through Kevlar. The reason that's important is we now have Kevlar. So it's like going back to not having Kevlar when he's using those weapons. So it is very bad for us. Public logistics can lead to the Humvee. I almost never do Humvee because you need this guy. Envoy recruitment, which, if we look through all of the many beautiful things he gives us, somewhere in here, I think. Am I blind? Basic flight training, helicopter. For helicopter, we need basic flight training. We need XCOM flyers. So we need private transport, logistics, promotion 1. Helicopters. I almost always, it's funny enough, the way I rush down research, I get flyers to helicopters. And you can see by the researches here, they're not that expensive before the Humvee. And the Humvee is useful because it has a global range. I don't know why I'm yawning so much, excuse me. But the Humvee is definitely useful for the simple fact, as like the cart has global range, helicopter does not. Helicopter is plus 1 more person though, so it definitely is advantageous to use it. We're gonna research Redgun Ganger into, what's our other buddy boy here? Not the Makarov. We want our chief researcher eventually. We'll research Sawed-Off eventually. The fuel trace is important. Get the Ganger. I think it's supporter. Yep, supporter Dagon. So we can go ahead and get started on the Colts. So here's the Kludge. You can see here, Mataba auto revolver now has its ammo. It's the same as the Kludge. The auto revolver is simply less time units on both. Yeah, it's a bit heavier, kind of the trade-offs, but less time units, which is incredibly important for the simple reason I'm not using the kinetic. I'm using this. It's the pocket shotty. We're back to that. It's a 6-shot revolver of 12x5. Now the 12x5, if we remember, is even worse than the 15x5. It's less, but against a lot of the targets that will be running up on our snipers, especially in the early game, the Mataba auto revolver gives our snipers a weapon that they can actually, 1, clear corners with, but also defend themselves in close encounters. That is why I don't like the actual revolver, because of the fact the actual revolver is a single shot, and if you miss, you're pretty much hosed. So we're back at the base. We can equip our craft. Pump shotties, you're gone. So actual 2 real shotties with, Yeah, 6 in each is fine. 6 in each is honestly kind of skimping, if I'm being real. But I don't think there's going to be a mission to where I want to send both guys in with a shotgun. It's just more of a spare thing, because I know I'll want to send both of them in with a shotgun if there's something like a zombie outbreak, which I don't think we've seen yet in this campaign. Here's our sawed off. This is the old farmer classic, 15x7 with an auto of 2. An extremely simple firearm, but absolutely deadly at point blank. This description, spot on. This is a beast. Neil bonus multiplier, 10% better. Firing accuracy modifier, pretty standard. Main thing here, no choke. If you can see here, like the other shotguns. Pump shotgun choke, 70%. Sawed off, no choke. So at ranges, it's pretty garb, but at point blank, absolutely devastating. Next thing we want to do, we'll want farmer eventually, and yeah, we're gonna want to do the wolf corpse actually right now. And that right there, how the scientists are going in and out with me doing this, is I'm simply scrolling up and down on the mouse wheel. I don't normally do this, for the simple reason that you can sort of like lose your scientist in the sauce, I guess, there. But when it's extremely small like this, hey, what are you gonna do? I'll go ahead and immediately, though, equip this craft. I forgot. Oh, right, I only bought one Uzi. That was a mistake. So I guess it is fine that I only equipped it the one craft. Uzi, 5 rounds is good enough. And we'll need to head back, actually purchase 2 more Uzis, and also a bit more Uzi ammo. While we're here, might as well. 5. The Uzi gets relegated, I'd have to say, pretty fast. We're gonna let this spin, because I think this is Black Lotus, right? Yep, Black Lotus. So we want to capture this guy live. Yep, there's our Uzi. I went to Europe so that way I could pause the timer. Cold apprehension. Here we go. So this is how this works. You take a gun, boom, eject your ammo, and we're gonna load in baton and buckshot for close encounter. We're gonna clear this person's inventory, create inventory, apply. And this will actually apply the correct ammo, so it's going to, for us, eject the buckshot, load our baton, and then put the buckshot down here, or whatever. So we're going to run with this, emergency taser for close encounters, and baton shells. So here we go. So we can see here, we're faced with the same problem. The difference is now we can kneel from back here, take a pretty accurate shot to shoot him in the side with our baton. Boom. And now he's down. And we captured him. That is exactly why we waited for the baton shotgun to capture these guys. We just took a little bit more time to get there, but we were able to safely apprehend the suspect without literally running into knives suicidally. Here's the baseball thing. So you can pause if you want to read this, but generally, as the joke goes, in Russia they sold 100,000 baseball bats and not a single ball. I think that's a movie quote. I'm not sure exactly what movie it's from, but either way, pretty good. Red Dawn. So we can look at the event. We're definitely going to want to research Red Dawn and the Black Lotus follower. But is there anything we get early from Red Dawn that we want to rush in? Intel Center, and we need all of them. Red Dawn itself, we can get Storm. The network prerequisite. Okay, we can't get that yet. But that would eventually lead to the, we need the network, logistics, and general strat, which is after promotion 1. This is, you need promotion 1 to get the mill envoy recruitment, so that's why I can't get the Humvee. But if I go back here to promotion 1, summary report, Where was I looking before? Contact Magma. It's very good. Yeah, XCOM flyers. So, we can actually get the basic flight training for the helicopter off of Promotion 1. But we can't get the Humvee. You know, I guess the one advantage, I guess it makes sense in a way, because the Humvee has global coverage and the helicopter only has coverage for, like, this. But there are a lot of missions we can send it on. There we go. Summary Report 1. So we're about to catch ourselves Promotion 1 right here, and we'll dump the rest into the fuel trace. Probably end up pulling most of them off of that. Solomon Islands. Send out a craft. Strange life form. Dispatch another car. The reason we're not buying that other car as well, one, we haven't needed it yet, but also I'd rather not waste money. We're gonna go. Oh, yes, we spotted him. Stun baton. Damn. And we missed. We'll just bring this other guy over here. Man, not good enough. We'll wait for reactions. We're gonna end up pretty much rushing this guy down, if I'm being entirely honest. We're just gonna full move up. Full move up. He's just gonna, as a standard melee unit in XCOM, just kind of flounder around uselessly until I come into range, and now he's a beeline rush. He might actually down me. Nope. But we can turn around. And it'll be more effective. We just whip out the blade. Yeah, whip out the taser. Spin around. Tase him. He's down. Very simple. Very easy. We are out. Night mission. Nope. Don't want night mission, especially on strange life form. Desert probably isn't the worst place to fight them. And here we see XCOM at work in its auto-equipping fashion. Ah, yes, very reasonable to have a rainbow array of different shotgun ammunition. He's 53, 59. What we'll actually do is unclip this and throw in AP, buckshot in the back pocket, obviously medkit, and Glock just in case for long-range encounters in a clip. I'm not too worried about capturing these animals, or whatever strange creature is here, because we already have the Fenrir, which gave us our normal autopsy and the tough creature autopsy. So unless it's something like specialty, not really concerned about taking it alive. Take some Uzis. What are we looking at? Asmodean Cobra. And there's a lot of them. Okay, it's looking like they're all downrange, though. We got one here, one here, one here, and one here. Okay, so we'll actually run this guy up, set him down by the tree, run him over from flank position, and heal. None of these things, I believe these have a ranged attack. Oh, here goes the autos. If I had more time units there on the Uzi Boy, all the snakes definitely would have went down there. But gotta close the gap. Actually didn't see that on my far right. That's a mistake to shoot here. 28. What's an auto? We'll go with snaps. Boom. But this is why the Uzi's really good for people who suck at shooting. Instead of taking Glock shots from this range with super low firing accuracy, might as well take these. We're just gonna ever continue to close the gap with this shotgun. He does have AP. Oh, there's the range attack. He does have AP, so we are firing a slug out of this shotgun. So our range is vastly increased, as we can see by here. So we need 36 to fire, so move up to 36 exactly and fire. Miss. That is fine. We will continue to fire at these snakes in an attempt to save the civilian's life, not execute them by collateral fire. 10% shot directly at the civilian. But whatever. It is an effort to save them. come closer. Civilian gets literally melted. Holy crap. Evaporated. I'm not getting closer to the evaporation snake. None of these have really a good chance of hitting. But screw it. 6% is 6% if I can take 1,000,006% shots in complete safety. Boom. It tanked. Quick draw. 15. No, you suck. Okay. And kneel. Oh. Almost melted there. How many fatal wounds? Okay, you're literally melted. So snap. Snap. I'm gonna need you to like save yourself here, friend. And what we can do is reload the Uzi and literally Hail Mary forward. The snake proceeds to close the gap. Probably melt his face off. Nope, holy crap, he survived. Okay, run this guy up. Nothing you can do on this turn. And of course, save yourself. Amber fatably wounded, we're gone. Civilian killed by enemy, minus 30. 4 corpses recovered, 4 enemies killed. All in all, very positive. Good time units, good stats across the board. That's good, it's really good on him, the plus 6 sanity. And we got the corpses, which just lead to Strange Creeper. Strange Creature. Definitely benefit in capturing some of these alive. But it's not, you know, worth enough to get somebody melted over it, if that makes any sense. So that thing is back. What we can do, generally this is how I do it. As soon as an agent gets like hurt on a squad, I usually cycle them out. Later on, that doesn't work when we have entire craft full of people, like 8, 12 people. I generally just cycle them out. I didn't even see what mission this was. Okay, it is called Apprehension. I was too busy talking there to realize. Okay, he's in here. Yeah, just again, honestly, if anybody knows anybody who has like an in connection for the development of this mod. Okay, well that fucking sucks. Can we reclose the door? Question mark. That's fine. And that was, I'd say, our Exalt guy. So now we have all of the Pokemon of the cults, basically. We've caught them all. He had a Calico. That's like, I believe, 9mm. I want to say it's an American-made, or at least Western firearm. I think it's 9mm, but it is automatic, or at least semi-automatic. Not a gun we'll be using, because we can get far better. Not really. Might actually use it. Might actually even try the Calico. Where is it? Calico. Calico acquisition. See, it requires promotion 1. This is why I normally don't use a lot of these specialty weapons in this first year, because promotion 1 gives us all of these amazing weapon acquisitions. But we also get, you know, the more traditional firearms as well. We'll just pull them off the alien fuel trace. I can't be bothered. We'll throw 1 on the Calico, the other on the summary report to get it to good. Hopefully that means it'll finish by tonight. There we go. There's a summary report. Our investigation into anomalous reports around the globe has allowed us to confirm that these incidents are indeed caused by factors which cannot be explained using conventional scientific knowledge. The most striking examples include abnormal biological organisms, see attachment number 2. But we believe that the greatest concern to the United Nations is the emergence of clandestine terrorist organizations that seem to be somehow related to this paranormal activity. We strongly recommend that the United Nations Committee takes additional steps to gather more intelligence regarding these groups. So this is basically us explaining, this is our report, we've gone out, we've done our job, and something's up, and we've sent from the XCOM Global Investigation Bureau to the United Nations Committee overseeing us. So now we can research promotion 1, which is a 2-dot thing, so we'll just go on 2 to make sure it's done today. Throw the rest on. Calico, as you can see here, it's 22 kinetic, auto 3. I was right. An American-made pistol version of the M960, using auto fire in the same 50-round clip. It could probably only be classified an auto pistol in the United States of America. Classic USA. But that's good, at least for the XCOM files, because we will be pilfering a lot of weapons from the American-based terrorist organization known as Exalt. They have a lot of cool weapons. We will be taking them. We will be using them against them. I don't think I'm going to use this. 50-round clip. Very cool. Problem is, auto 3 for 27. 9 bullets off in a go. I only like big clip stuff when I could dump this entire 50-round clip in 3 or less turns. Like, if this was an auto 5 for like 35 and I'd be like boom boom, sure, but auto 3 kinda weak sauce, I'll be honest. Not a big fan of the auto 3. Oh, industrial investigations. Okay, well, these guys I'm sending on this mission are probably dead. And there's another stream life form. So this is where it's time to break out the third car. We got the taser pistols. We've got not the Glocks to equip them, and we need a ton more normal pistols, but also a splurge on some big boys. Mad about auto revolver. We're going buckshot only for this. I don't think the castle ammo is any good. Or, well, I think it's good, but the entire reason I'm using this instead of the Magnum is so that way, like, Magnum's 38 for 70 with 21. And the Mataba is 60-18 with 32. It's better accuracy, a little bit more time units, but way more damage. So, like, if I wanted to use any of this garbage, I'm gonna be packing the freaking Magnum. But shotgun, we have enough of that. We'll just go up on more ammo while we have it. Mag lights. We'll splurge on some electro flares. We'll want them for later anyway. We're good on that. We already have the fire extinguisher we needed. Yeah, looks good. Build facilities. Yeah. We're mainly right now saving for this large storage facilities, 1 mil, and it's going right here. We need the space in the headquarters. Kinda sucks. Would rather not, to be honest. There's our car instantly. Another rookie crew. These guys are pure rookies, so actually they're so what we're gonna do is divert this car. And equipped craft, car 3. It's really scummy of me to do this, but quite frankly, I don't give a shit. So we're gonna give them Switchblade the knife, combat knife, Bill Hook electric club. And you may be wondering, what the hell are you doing? Commander P. Commander P, what the fuck is this bullshit? What are you doing? Why are you sending them in with literally nothing but a bunch of garbo-ass yee melee weapons and nothing? The reason for that, oh, here's our promotion 1. Get back to that. So this is the UN's response, basically. We were researching. You have been given additional authority. You are now known as XCOM Paranormal Activity Unit. New items is available for purchase. Hazmat suit, smoke grenade. We'll want the hazmats immediately. Here is the big list, baby. Position marker, Nitro Express acquisition. This is because we already did Tough Creatures, XCOM history, Kyoryukai, transfer alternative, hunting rifle acquisition, flare gun acquisition, flashbang grenade, HK MP5, and the Calico. So immediately, field trace, go screw yourself for a little bit. This is our new main gun. Hunting rifle, we need. Nitro Express, gotta have it sooner rather than later. We're gonna need the Exalt guy researched eventually, and logistics and the transfer alternative. Flashbang grenade is just absolutely necessary. and the Kiryu guy. So the reason I'm doing this, you may see I'm clicking Start Project with no scientist. The reason for this is now they're all here. Instead of manually searching and trying to remember, like, oh, what do I need in here? It's just all here. And from this new splash page, this is why I don't do the scrolly reassign thing, because it can kind of toast my research here. But this all right here gives me a brief overview about what all I've, dedicated as need to be done. So there is no searching for new project. It's just something's done, come in here, what looks important now. Boom, I go. So we're closing in. So we're actually going to patrol there. Nighttime here. Patrol here. We're going to let that honestly cycle another day, just because I want to do this mission first. This is where in my Bronze Man campaigns, I would be a little bitch and would drop a save here. Oh, is there anything? Yep, our bounce is exactly 1 mil, so we're not going to be splurging on the whole 1 mil because I'd want to tank ourselves. There's a hunting rifle acquisition. Perfecto. We're going to go up on the Nitro Express. So we can actually purchase first. Hazmat armor. 10. We just need that in our back pocket. That's also why we're not going to splurge for the large storage, because we need the money to buy our new equipment to not be so garb. What the? Where's our hunting rifle? Oh, there it is. It's like I'm scammed. This is our first quote-unquote sniper rifle. This type of rifle is mostly used around the world for hunting wild game, although the bullet is not very powerful when compared to similar military designs. It works reasonably well as a light precision rifle. This is the poor man's sniper rifle, and this is our sniper rifle for now. 33 kinetic, way above what most things do, mainly 125 accuracy for an aimed. Very, very good hunting rifle. We will be taking 4 of them. And 30 clips. So now, boom, drop a save, and these men are dead men. Okay, so they both have a weapon. So as you can see here by how I sent them with a bunch of weapons, and how they're not in suits, they're in work suits. So even if I sent them with the Kevlar armor, they would have this shitty work suit, which is the same as the actual suit. And how I sent them with 8 weapons, and yet they only have the switchblade and the knife. I was trying to see which weapons would get through the security, basically. He has a knife. Spin, spin, spin. They have a gun. You can see why these people are dead men. I have a knife. They have a gun. So what we're going to do is we need to find cover from that gun, which is over here. Door open. Not him. So there is a third enemy on this map. Backs against the wall. Oh shit, there's a guy. Pickaxe, okay. Run forward. Cut him. Fuck. And he got killed. And you can see exactly why. I did not send anything good there. Ugh. And this is why I do not go to these missions. And this is why I sent the rookies. Now, there is something to be said. Well, they only died because you sent the rookies. Maybe send the guys who actually have experience. Well, they fucking died of bullets too, okay? No amount of experience makes you immune to being shot in the head. There is nothing. There is no cure to being shot in the cranium. Going AP. Uzi time. Is this like a farmer? No. Oh, that's a... Okay. I know what that is. May look like a crossbow bolt if you ever seen one fire. That is a spike bore. Which means we are leaving. Ish. I'd say there's a building up here. Is that a second site? Okay. Nope. See you later. Bye-bye. You're on your own, civilians. See ya. Sure, they're dead. Whatever. Honestly, everyone was dead there. There was 2 spike bores. There were no saving them. No survivors. We are now minus points. We need points. We need points. Firstly, base. Purchase. 2 more agents to replace the rookies who died. That was an expensive mission, you know? That was our car. 15k. That's nearly 100k industrial investigation accident there, man. Not very good. Co-apprehension, double baton. That works. Not sure if I like this. He's got a knife. A machete. And he's gone. Easy. Yep, machete. And we got Exalt Infiltrator, which gives us Exalt. Thankfully, where do you have an Infiltrator? Mysterious sponsor. An actual good random event. 200. Oh. Excuse me again. 250,000 was deposited in our bank account by an unknown person. It's good to know that our cause has actual material support beyond what is written in the contract. Boom. Money. The reason for that, this game likes to kick you while you're high, and only sometimes kick you while you're down. Sometimes they like to throw you a bone. This will help a lot, though. H&K MP5, a highly popular high-quality SMG produced by Heckler and Koch. 25 kinetic damage, good accuracy all around. This is our first all-purpose rifle, if that makes any sense. This is our first, like, I can throw this on a guy and he can perform well in a long-range engagement. He can perform well in a close-range engagement, and generally in any engagement he can come out on top. There's a good chance that he is better armed than the opposition. As for these, yep, shotgun, the Classico with 6. And they are the first car to get a hunting rifle. And they needed the fire extinguisher and the medical bags. This will be the first car out, as I need to now re-equip these other cars. I'm not gonna throw it. Sawed-off. Sawed-off is kind of a meme. Hunting rifle. The reason we're also not buying the Mataba Auto Revolver, or not buying, putting the Mataba Auto Revolver on these cars, is because, one, I don't think there's much of a use until some of the yawning again. Until some of the later missions, well, not later, just until we get a larger craft and a larger team. Really, I don't have the weight capacity and the ability, I guess not the ability, more of the luxury to designate this guy. All of your job is now is you do sniping stuff and protect yourself with this really expensive revolver. There's our submachine guns. On that note, hunting rifle, boom. We're just looking to blow this guy away from 1,000,000 miles away. So on that note, this is the loadout. Boom, instantly dead to hunting rifle. We actually do have this car here, so we can go ahead as well. And you can see exactly how this gets, why losing these cars or game losing. Because you can see as the weapons list expands, so does the equipment on the car. At this point, the way we're equipping these cars, like the equipment inside of them is now exponentially more expensive than the actual car itself, which is hilarious, but also dangerous at the same time. Generally, if I'm not using equipment anymore, I like to toss it. I like to get rid of it. I like to sell it off and not keep it in the car. But sometimes you don't really have the option. It's Mongorn Savage. We're just gonna crouch, let reaction fire take care of it. Reaction fire. There we go. Weird. And again on the reaction fire. Yeah. Hello? That's what I say, you're just gonna let him eat you? Like, what's going on? Defend yourself. But this is why I use hunting rifle. Come on. Hey, look at that. 78% shot from like 10 miles away. Very easy collab, indeed. That's why it's our poor man sniper. Mainly our first sniper. 78% shot from across the map. That one may have missed, but generally, the point still stands. Looks like we've got yet another Mongorn Savage. Moving Uzi Boy up, because, quite frankly put, I'm bored of this mission already. Later on in the game, this is what I would describe as a rookie training mission. Good thing these are rookies, because you can see exactly what this mission is portraying of. It is simply two rookies at a long distance, mag dumping on enemies that have no chance of ever closing the gap. And that's another miss. That is unfortunate. The ammo in the hand. Reload faster. Next turn. Don't think they'll get another aimed shot off, so if not, we can just move them up. Yep. Okay, just close the gap. This Savage trying to close the gap. So we'll take 2 autos at him. Or 2 steps. Boom. And save the last remaining 20 for a potential reaction. So we've got 9 left. So we're just gonna auto. We want to empty the mag, quite frankly, but you can see here by that hit. Even though it was a 7% chance to hit with this auto attack, it still hit. Just through. Yeah, this is why the Uzi is good for rookies. Look at that, 22% chance to hit, and a 7% chance to hit, turned into a dead enemy just through sheer force of fire alone. In the hands of a, quite frankly, but incapable rookie. Boom. They're all dead, and really good stats across the board. 7 sanity, 2 accuracy, HP, strength, anti-units. Rookie training mission, ladies and gentlemen. Mongorn, this is something alternative to the Wolf that we could have gone. It also, you see this, affects game progression. So, what we need to do, let's go to research. Mongorn. There's other, if something says affects research, or affects game progression, like, it's pretty obvious that getting the chief researcher is pretty, like, game progressy. But to be helpful, the XCOM files has added this. Who knows that researching some random ice monkey is going to actually affect the game progression? So, to make sure you know that on the tech, it's like, hey genius, this affects game progression. Research me. Generally, rushing all of those is not a good idea, for the simple fact of you will rush them and go on missions, and then realize you never researched the actual weapons you need to beat those missions. It's another throwing knife chump, and that was a misclick entirely, so we're just going to move up. Hopefully he closes the gap. And no, he's being extremely annoying. And boom, he's down, we've captured him, and we're out instantly. Boom, boom, easy, quick missions. These are new agents. Kevlar vest. And agents. Training, and they're in. Cool. How good are they? Actually, you know, not too garb. We ever approach. Now the 65 median fire and accuracy number. And maybe wondering why I'm so hyper-focused on firing accuracy of all things. The reason for that is while all stats are useful, the one universal thing I can do... Oh, okay, I got scared by the music change, because I was like, holy shit, is an alien here? No, it's just the madman. Hunting rifle is a desperate need, and this is car 4. We didn't put the taser pistols on. That's a big misplay. So there are a ton of civilians here. There's also a madman. We are not a dead man by opening that door. Here he is. Okay. We need to capture him, quite frankly put. Because he only has a... Oh, it's Call of Apocalypse. He only has a shotgun, which is insanely lucky for us. So we're actually going to double stack like this. That's a fucking grenade. Oh! Okay. Semper Fi, we gotta take him down really quick. That is a man with a grenade. Run for it. Delta split. Civilians opening up. It's this private detective. Boom, boom. Oh, this right here is why we need the taser, quite frankly, but... Holy shit, we missed again. Close the gap, close the gap. Look at that, just tank. This is why this Kevlar vest. Pre-Kevlar vest, Farmer blows us away with the Garbo shotgun. Post-Kevlar vest, literal terrorist with a pump shotgun. Our pump shotgun, military grade pump shotgun. Flat face, tank it. We are surviving. Easy. In the back, he's down. Live enemies captured. Now this is the place we needed, baby. This is basically PR mission. We show up, saved XCOM has saved the day. Now, the normal civilians don't know that XCOM saved the day, but the council sees it as there was a madman killing a bunch of people in a city. XCOM showed up, saved the day, apprehended the suspect, and they solved the case. So the council really, really loves it when we do stuff like this. Doesn't matter how many jungles we crawl through to get the hidden cobra that unlocks the alien secret or whatever. Nah, 8 points, go fuck yourself. We save a bunch of civilians from some guy with a shotgun who had too much to drink that night. Boom, instant PR success. Very much like real life. So, live enemies captured. 1, civilians killed. Very sad. Civilians saved, however. Oh. Okay stats. Main thing we came for here, though. We got his diary, which leads to the council's power chain. We begin investigating the Council itself. And we also got the Maniac himself. So we get for free. He's pretty easy to research, and you can see here by all of the amazing researchers we can get from this guy why he's so important. Council Verth, Siren, dossiers on high-level people, David Vincent, Crazy Hansen, Dr. Hadrix. We also could get research on any one of the cults instantly. That's why we're not going to research this guy till after we research the cults, because we already have the ability to get these. We also get the main part, Mass Murderer Interrogated, which of course, as most things, affects the game progression. That's what we're going to do. We don't actually want to sell any of this except for the Electric Club. Can go. Research. Homicidal Maniac. The reason that, so I'm right-clicking to get these to pop up and right-clicking for them to go back. When you already research something, and you can research it multiple times, for example, the Red Dawn Kinger gets thrown onto this list, this pops up to show that it's not something new. I don't use this system. I've seen a lot of people be like, oh, I want to research this, and this, and this, and use this system to track what they want to research. I don't do that, because this updates by itself. I use this system. Generally, it's preference, complete preference. I mean, quite literally, this is just admin work. However you want to do this is quite literally your preference. Is probably the best way to do it, because it's just annoying bullshit that most people don't want to do. So whatever way makes you not want to blow your own brains out as you sort through 23 million menus is probably the best way for you. We've got the taser pistols, I think. Oh, aces, refilling. As like, you gotta make sure. We're gonna have to see the rookies down here. We're gonna let the rookies join the normal rotation, but as you see, we are now back to actual agents. All of the rookies have been de-rookified, except for these guys. So we're actually gonna bump them to the top of the list. We're not gonna take the fresh rookies out immediately, for the simple reason I'm glad to give them a little bit of training before we send them into the field. I'm glad to do that for the simple reason that they're not that bad stat-wise. If they were really bad stat-wise, I'd give them a trial by fire. Start getting their stats up, you know, the real man's way, by blowing away aliens and stuff. Modifier here. Ayo. Whoa, ayo. Auto shot. If he doesn't die, we're out. We're out. Civilian died. I mean, what can you do? There's a flame beetle right there. That was also why I didn't do it. The old spin around trick. Gotta do it, you know? I forgot also R4, almost forgot. Oh no, it has DHK, it was just the lack of taser pistol. Luckily it ended up working. I got him to turn around and shoot him in the back. Kinda hard to get a day mission as well in the Arctic sometimes. Sometimes, due to the day of the year, you just will be impossible. Or, not day of the year. Month of the year, time of the year. It will be... Oh, excuse me. Oh, yawning again. It will just be impossible for you to get a nighttime mission, or a daytime mission, which is whatever. And this is Shambler. Extremely annoying. Kneel down. So the reason he's so hard to hit, even though he's literally a gigantic hitbox, you will see eventually in the research for him. But you can see he's kind of hard to hit, and is just a bullet sponge. Hopefully he does not eat my agent. Almost ate my agent. Step back, and open. And he goes down. Shambler corpse Shambler Autopsy. This is, again, another one of... You can see why the X-Files is so interesting to play, because there are so many ways to get to the same text you need, but in different ways, in different missions, different situations. No one playthrough of the X-Files is the same. And it's very, very refreshing for that. This cult members, this is Exalt. I'm just going to blow them away, quite frankly put. Something missed. Down here, probably. If there is. There's a hatchet. We'll go here. We'll auto-shot him when he runs the corner. Heyo. Everybody, you gun him down. There you go. Auto-fire saves today. And we're out. Here's what we'll end the episode on. The Nitro Express Rifle. Now this is the Chadman Sniper Rifle. This hunting rifle is powerful enough to kill elephants, but only in the right hands. Anything harder than elephant skin has a good chance of stopping it. That right there, complete lie. This is what we're going to use to actually take down APCs in some cases. Seems insane to take down a APC with a Nitro Express rifle, but quite frankly put, this is what we needed. The reason, the secret of the sauce, is in the info tab. Ooh. Is it? Maybe not. I've actually probably got to go get it. So the next thing we can do, we actually have one of these. No. Okay, supporter of Dagon. Here we go. There we go. Nitro Express. So Nitro Express, instantly, just hand him over. Give me 5. And give me 40 of the ammo. Bases. Purchase. Nitro Express. Where can I see it? It is stats for nerds, right? My El Stupido. They remove it? So what I'm looking for is, for a lot of these sniper rifles, the reason their damage type is so low, but the reason they do so much damage, is because there's a hidden modifier I'm trying to find. It's basically something along the lines of Nitro Express rifle accuracy, firing accuracy modifier to power 0.1 firing accuracy to +1 power, or like +1 power for every 1, or plus 0.5 kinetic damage for every 1 firing accuracy. So if you have this in the hands of like some Mega Chad who has like 90 firing accuracy, instead of doing 33 kinetic, this is now doing like near 60. Is the idea. But I'm trying to find where that value is, and I don't know why I can't see it. Nitro Express ammo. Yeah, so this is what I'm looking for. Damage bonus. 0.4 times firing accuracy. So if a guy has, without my calculator real fast, so if I have a Mega Chad who has, like, let's just say 85 firing accuracy, it's more realistic for something this early, times 0.4 plus the base damage, we've now just gone from doing 33 power damage in kinetic to 67. That's why the Nitro Express is the hand cannon, really, the anti-material rifle of the early game. The hunting rifle, however, on the clip, you can see here, no bonuses. The hunting rifle is always going to do 33, which is why the Nitro Express does infinitely more damage, even though it's still both technically 33 damage. So I'm going to spin Port Said. I just want to spin real quick to see if we can't get the nitros. And we got a machete, Church of Dagon. Instantly Church of Dagon. Here's our nitros. So, quite literally, every craft. Nitro Express rifle, 6 ammunition. And you can see why, again, losing these crafts is really bad, because as we get more equipment to fulfill more and more roles, gonna craft 4 more ammo. So craft 4, we're going double nitro. Craft 4 is going to be our strange creature perpetrator mission type people. We're actually going to send them as a meme to the Cult Apprehension to try out the nitros. Clear inventory, clear inventory. We can set them up, but you can see how heavy they are. This is the template we're going with. Annihilated. That's why we're using the Nitro Express. I mean, it quite literally is a pocket nuke in the early game. It's incredibly powerful. But all in all, that's where we're going to call it for this episode of the XCOM Files version 2.6. Did good stuff, got our council, we got promotion 1, so we are well on our way towards getting up there in the world of the XCOM Files, getting new mission types, getting better equipment. We went from Glocks and Garbo pump shotguns to anti-material rifles, practically, and better shotguns, Uzis, generally developing the team. Hopefully, in the next episode, we can even get a new car to put all of our new shiny equipment in. But that is all for now. If you've liked this video and want to see more, please drop a comment in the section down below if you have any questions, mainly. Like and subscribe. It really does help out. It really does push this content to new people. It shows YouTube that you do like this type of content. It's really important. I mean, I'm sure everybody watching this at this point knows algorithm type things. Normally, I don't feel kind of awkward about asking this kind of stuff of people because, you know. But what can you do? I want this content. The reason I'm making it on the XCOM Files is because I want more people to enjoy the XCOM Files. I want more people to enjoy this Total Conversion Megamod and to enjoy it as much as I do. And one of the main ways I can do that is, well, by asking you to comment, like, and subscribe, because that in other ways shows YouTube that people like this, so YouTube will then continue to try to show that this content to new people. It really does help in a lot of ways. Alright, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.